Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Aki. Thank you for contributing 8,000 points to the 12-hour stream challenge. I'm not getting out of that one, am I? And Numbers, it's genuinely so good to hear from you. I messaged your Discord, but haven't seen you around on either Discord or Blue Sky for days. So since you were in the hospital, I was real worried. It's really good to see you. If my streams can be of any comfort while you're recovering and going through all that, I'm genuinely super glad. Kind of ashamed that the case will be depressing, but I promise I'll make the investigation real funny. And I'll try my best to be a real gamer again, but we do have the guide open in another tab because, well, that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just need to take a peek, you know? Thank you for the hydration. Yes, I've got water right here. Thank you for the care package. Yay. You're always the kindest. God, I love how my avatar glitches out when I drink water. Kinda look like a fish. Reading the Shichi Bean. Oh, goodness. Just wait till you see the future Shichi Bean. The unique Shichi Bean. That's gonna be a fun one. Oh, so sorry if I sound sleepy, Chad. I was really sleepy before we started stream, so I'm certain this case will wake me up. I wanna see this to the end. I wanna be at the trial next time we stream on Friday. We've been in this case for just a little bit too long, haven't we? Okay. Let's continue game. Bonk. Part 3-2 investigation. Wait, was this it? The bears? Is this how we start? It's high time we catch the killer. Indeed, am I in the right place? Because I loaded my second save, huh? But they're the same. Okay, we're good. We are good. It's the killer with a D. The killer. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya? These things take time, I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Perils. They'll find her, so don't you worry. Yeah, past 9 p.m. and it's still this bright. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Let's talk about that killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired that killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Marangard himself? If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can be Mr. Angard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him. Mr. Angard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Didn't see any psyche locks at the time, actually. That reminds me. Do you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So what was this interesting thing? Oh, that's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Burls? One had bet everything on the Jumping Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow one had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Angard's secret? Oh, what is the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Angard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Angard. There's no way around it now. To the detention center we go. I don't want to be any of the two either, I agree, chat. We're back in the hallways. Lotta's still here? Is she gonna jump scare us again? It's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still this matter of the secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Angard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Worse, we're gonna get jump scared by old bag. Oh my god. Hey, wait. What is it, whippersnapper? Hey, Spooky. Hope you're having fun. How's it going? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device, who knows what reason. Oh, I thought she was about it. Well, she's ranting. I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so... Edgeworth? And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. He did me so dirty like that, wow. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera here in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know, was to catch poor one in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear one. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida. I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. You do? That's massive evidence. Hello? Yeah, right. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Was it really? Actually? Lotta? Spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that is nothing good. But I didn't say anything. So you want to know about one and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you. One really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. The manager? What are you talking about? You don't know? The manager woman one had. It's a shame she grilled herself, though. You're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrew's mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? To Mr. Corrida? Ah, really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Oof. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Impacts would want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by one. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, one suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after one called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Oh, we gotta get to... Yeah, I hate it too. Gotta get to the detention center, right? I don't think we have more to do with Old Bag. Let me just double check. Yeah. What's gonna happen here? That was heavy, the heck? Why did one Corrida do that? I'm gonna need to find those magazines. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. Guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronics stores. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Aww. It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us. That's cute. It's nice to have something cute happen. Mr. Neck? Yes? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Phoenix, are you on a Cheeto diet? Phoenix, are you having enough vitamins? Oh, guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Well, you can get creative. I don't see the reason to despair. If there's like tomatoes around. He's avoiding the greens. Ads in 10 minutes or so, you know the drill. Each time ads start, we take a little break for 3 minutes and come back for a whole hour of ad reviewing. I pause the game and we all get to have the same experience. Visiting ours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Angar tonight. But isn't what we have to ask very important? Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Let's try. He's a good guy, right? I think. Visiting ours ended hours ago, so what's he watching over now? Maybe he did something bad and he's standing there as punishment. Somehow I don't think that's it. Then... Criminal affairs. Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. Wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Angard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Angard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. What? I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Okay, that's nice, thank you very much. Edgy giving us a love letter? Yes. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Well, okay, let's go back then. Visitor's room. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Angard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Can I like save? Okay. Because I don't know. Kind of feel like both matter, you know? Who should we go for first? Secret third thing, channeling Juan Corrida's spirit. I hope the game lets us do both, but let's check on Adrian for now. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was mad. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Angard. I'd like to ask you about Madame Guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Angard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Doesn't it? About Miss Celestine Pax. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumor that one was the one who had hidden her note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards one. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. Why do you try to frame Mr. Angard? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Psyche lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Oh, it's a psych lock? I don't know, I see the E, I'm compelled to pronounce it as you would pronounce the Greek loan word for soul. Alright, I'll call it a psych lock from now on. Why frame him? Tell me why you framed Mr. Angard for the murder. I've already told you countless times, it's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Angard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know something you said earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews. A woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that will make her want revenge. Let's see. Is it as simple as just showing... No, it's not that kind of revenge. Wait, I have it wrong. Let's go back for now. We just started the investigation after all, and ads are starting in 10 seconds. Wow. Alright, well, see you all in a few minutes then. Thank you so much for sticking around. Make sure to hydrate, take a stretch break, grab a snack, get cozy, and I'll see you very soon. Hello, we are so back, gamers. Just rearranging some things around my desk. Anyways, oh, almost closed OBS there. That would have been fun. Though it always asks a confirmation, so it would have been fine in a way. Okay, let's go back to criminal affairs. That seems more logical right now. Nothing to do at the office. Oh, who's this? This could be literally anyone in the cast. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? Oh, you will? Now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective a little while ago and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest, and I was brought back here. They arrested my mans again, no! Oh. They said my face and my whole self in general look suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. Why? Why? Just because he's wearing a yellow suit? Just because he's a beautiful, hairy man? What's the issue? I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Is it a crime? So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? You don't know? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick. Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Ouchie. It's going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing, like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Let's see, Matt's always been kind of a player with women. Oh, really now? He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. So Matt's a fuckboy, what else is new? What? How horrible! That's unforgivable. Yep, you got it, Pearls. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. You know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andreas. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Oh, you're a gossip, huh, Mr. Powers? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you part of the dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. It's okay, I love you. It's okay, really. Yeah, see? I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impax? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Don't look so happy, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't mind me just having a 3-course meal. Thought about it the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is all charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Hey, so, have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that one went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for one, that is. Something bad for Mr. Corrida? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, "It looks like I got up with a truly insidious man." A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be the reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Angard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. Have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Alright, so back to the detention center it is. See ya, Will. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. Hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. Yeah, listen, this is real awkward. I don't trust you at all, dude. I hope so too. Don't trust you at all, but Maya. Edgeworth dropped a bombshell by saying Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Angard. What's wrong? Mr. Angard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference, you mean the one where one was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? Yeah, like, please, a lot is counting on this. Uh-oh. How many? Oh god. What? I knew this was coming. Yeah, I didn't predict 5 of them. He's hiding so much. Mr. Nick, don't tell me, Cyclops. He said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. Can I keep up? I don't know any more of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what one did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Mrs. Celestine Pax's suicide note from him. Celeste, does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. You're deflecting. Oh goodness, that's cute. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas? It's the opposite. Let's go eat one later, okay? Oh my god, taking out Pearl to eat pizza for the first time. Cute. Ah, got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop when you said you're in detention? Yeah. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic, talk about something else, okay? Mr. On Guard. Are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Let's see how this starts. Thank you for the care package, Jackie. Take that. You right now. Let me drink some water right now. And you'll best be hydrating too.
Hold it!
Hold it. Thank you for the flower. Appreciate it. Now let's hear what this secret of yours is. New volume's good? Good to hear. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? Told you before, dude. Don't know. Don't know anything about one, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it till I'm blue in the face, but totally didn't pay one any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Can we prove that, actually? What was this again? Oh, that's Adrian. Attorney's badge. I'm just gonna take a quick look if there's anything at all we can do. No, we just gotta go back to the office now. I see. Then let's not waste our health. Let's go back. Don't think I have enough items yet. Groovy music. Adding call offices. Oh, now I just kinda wanna stay and hear this 8-bit version. It's nice. Mr. Nick, your phone. I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds kind of ominous. It's probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. Could be important. Hello? We've got a big problem, pal. What's wrong? I'm on my way to your office right now. Okay. Hey, wait a sec. Why is he coming here? It's terrible. I don't know what to say, pal. It's the end of the world. Oh, Got here faster than I thought. Yeah, it's almost like you were already here or something. And it's 9 p.m. Why is it so bright? Hey. No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here. Well, what happened? Oh? We know who bought the spy camera. Eh? This quickly? This bear is what gave them away, pal. The bear. Figure it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking to the bear instead of the camera. But... wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth whose barrels then? Go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in the room? Matt on guard. Well, holy heck. Your client, that's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. I usually heard right. The person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. Sheesh. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. Store clerk said so himself. Told me I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Angard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Angard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Angard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Credit card receipt added to the court record. Yeah, that's expensive for a stuffed bear. What about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. For now, I guess I can give this back to you for you to file away into evidence. Spy camera transmitter stuffed bear we found to the court record. I know you don't want to give up, pal. Never thought and didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in one corridor's room was Matt Angard. Why would Mr. Angard do something like this? I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him? Mr. Angard, I mean. Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. Oh, Pearl. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Angard, what in the world have you done? Yeah, all the hugs for Pearls. Working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Hmm. Let's do our best. No, you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida because... Bear. Wait, camera, huh? Maybe not the bear. Good, good. I was right. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Just bear staring menacingly, yes. Secretly film? What? And then send the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? Now it's bare. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess one had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Yeah, dude. I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? Person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... you. Mr. On Guard. Don't you know this bear from somewhere? Imagine buying a bear for almost 4,000 bucks just to cut it up and put a camera in it. I know, right? That's insane. I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Oh, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend, Phoenix? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Do you have any proof you want to show me first? Proof it was you who put the camera inside the bear. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought the stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to the department store all the time, okay? This is $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. What? Come on. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory. It's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? Yeah, but you are not looking so good right now, dude. So if you are, why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? Oh yeah, the chains framing the collar, it's really symmetrical. I really like it too. This is nice. No, not yet. Haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filled in its secret is... Huh. We don't want to get this one wrong, it keeps getting more and more up there. Could this be it? Just the jamming midnight rendezvous? Let me double check, I'm scared. Nope, that's not it. At all. Okay, but... True. He hid the camera and filmed in secret because he wanted to check up on the killer, right? What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card, persona reference. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Oh wow, Mr. Marangard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're his client, aren't you? Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So how? How would you know something like that? Because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shell the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. Real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt and Guard. Damn. Don't look at me like that, Matt. Huh. Here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Huh? Thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. It is not Good Boy Wednesday today. Mr. Angard, you really did hire... Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. What? Oh, what? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm not on guard. That's scary. What's in that goblet of yours? Oh, sheesh. Look at us though, no mistakes in the unlock. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. So you are Shelly the killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? That woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that one is dead. Is that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like the pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn the clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Is that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough an answer for you, little girl? Nope. Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, Mr. Angard's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. Then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead. Let me tell you something, I'm not like Adrian, I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me. Mad on guard. Aw, I'll leave you speechless. What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Corrida. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Oh, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya. You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You... Scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright Esquire, I think I would give it all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliché phrase. One said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turn out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya. What am I supposed to do? And now? Now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, Wright, what are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy? No, we can't do that. That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. Hedgie is the only one as workaholic as us. Yes, that is so true. God, the late nights I've spent. And the animations with every sprite have been really good so far. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right? Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was, and now, right? It's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer... Matt and guard, that man is really... Ugh, doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Is that the basis of our you know what that said, I won't try to. The system, proper defense? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Is that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Quite a dilemma, huh, Phoenix? I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes, we're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are a defense attorney, you can't run away from that. You can only fight, that's all you can do. Why fight? Getting existential, huh? People like you and Francis Cabon Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, that's all. And? Is that the same as you? Is that why you ran away a year ago? Oh, the girlies are fighting. Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What are you? Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? Don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. That's ominous. Uh-oh. Mr. Nick, the transceiver. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My. What is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Angard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is The Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a The Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it will be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. No. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission. Huh? Oh, that. Sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be that cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Angard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. Alright, fast-paced music, let's save. On guard mansion living room. Maya! Please answer us! Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they'd worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. What's that stuff? Another stuffed bear right in front of that cat door? Why? Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. There are a lot of cats in it for some reason, out of the court record. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Oh, I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Nice. Oh, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. Trespassing is just part of the job, isn't it? But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Reunion? Maya? We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. True, Maya did get out of the wine cellar. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Oh. This looks like a picture of Miss Syntax. With love, Celeste. Miss Syntax? You mean? Yes, Mr. Corrida's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Syntax be here in Mr. Angardi's mansion? Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Celeste's photo out of the court record. Ah, what's wrong, Perils? Please let me see that picture frame. What's so special about the frame? On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? Oh. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get On Guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get a creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Barely, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lung. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I know. Mystic Maya. Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Nothing. We've searched the house. This is the last room. Looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues goes, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open the last lock. Detention center. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your psych lock. Psych lock? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead, try to break me if you can. Let's save here. Ad starting soon. I think we got this chat. Why frame him? Please tell me. What was the killer? You said revenge. What an absurd idea. Something in her past that would make her take revenge. Would it be too on the nose to present this? Oh, we have to present... I took a quick look at the guide. I'm not too far off. We have to present Celeste's profile first and then the photo. Alright. Cool. Little game mechanics. Celeste. There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Mrs. Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was once manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also one. What does this all have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impact and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? This is a photo of Miss Impact, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. Oh, with love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Angard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Alright. Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Angard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. Scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste and her kindness moved over to Worldwide Studios, and that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married, and then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste, I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Corrida have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement, then unleashed all that on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Simplex. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. In that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. Why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. It would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge, there's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. That's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright? Even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, or with what I know now. To be continued. Whoa, that investigation was a doozy. We're finally gonna get to part 4-1 trial. So that's really exciting. Yep, stream's ending. Let me put on some music for us. There we go. This is from Dual Destinies, Difficult Fault. Certainly had to deal with quite a few of those. Thank you all so much for coming today. Thank you for sticking around. Ending on a depressing note for sure. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let me find something nice for you all to watch after me. Let me see which of my friends is online right now. Who could we? Ooh, Shiny Sylvie on time, Crochet, Kiora of Mist. Let's freaking go. Need a minute of pure Sichi Bean? I'm right here. Hey, look at my ponytail. I love this little cheeb. Thank you for the raid message, Aki. I appreciate it very much. Everybody copy that. Or the alternative one, whichever you prefer. And let's go watch some cute crocheting after all that. I think that's a really good course of action. Oh, I am so psyched to get the actual trial. I'm gonna be seeing all of you again on Friday. Today is Wednesday, so I will see you on Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. Stay safe, stay hydrated, take care, and see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Thank you.